Hello! Am I late or am I early for tomorrow? I did not advertise the stream. Shame on me. Oh, my YouTube coach hates my guts. What can I do? Oh, what a week this has been. Let's go into the chat and see who is here. I have got three eyeballs here. It says up in this corner. I think that's right, this corner. Now it says I have four people looking at me. I didn't do anything to my hair again. Took a shower, headed out the door, went and did a live stream as I drove into work super early in the morning. If you saw me, and the lack of traffic, it was kind of nice. Who is all here? Michael's Adventures is here. He is my YouTube coach. Yay. Yay, Michael. Thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. And we have dear Lynn. How are you, Lynn? Thank you for coming on today. I appreciate it. Hi, Sharon. Sharon's here. Hello. That sing-songy voice. Stop it, Jerry. Stop. And we have John. Hey, John. Hi, how are you? I told Rick this morning you said hi. I heard you. I had my OSHA hearing device on. And the supervisors were looking, why is she using hearing devices when it's relatively dead? That's because I listened to Rick. I listened to all the podcasts and I was in the packaging area today too. So I had connectivity as opposed to yesterday when I put down on my drive home that I was in the dark. I didn't mean dark as far as darkness, pitch black darkness. No, I meant when I'm in the middle of the plant working on the valve line, it's as though I'm dark because I am not in tune with the internet. I don't it's just a mess. It's a mess being in a metal building and I'm used to having stimulation. It's so stinking noisy in the plant. Of course it is. It's a plant. It's my job. But I like the amusement and keeping up with the gang and listening to all the YouTubey things, albeit I can't chat sometimes, but nevertheless, I heard you. So thank you very much for relaying the message, John. I appreciate it. And we have Sharon here. I told him too, but he skipped over my comment, hoping he saw one of them. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon and John, yes, thank you both so much. I appreciate the two of you. Michael's chiming in saying hello to everybody. And it looks like Michael's got a burger. He's got a little baby burger down on the bottom. There's Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Hello. Heard you yesterday on Barbara's channel. And there's Wendy. I was just listening to Wendy. I'll read her comments. Sorry I'm late. I had a last minute question about sore knees. Oh, I got home and I started to settle myself in, get everything ready down in the basement, turn on my YouTube tree, and I saw Wendy was on. I hopped on for a little bit and was watching her. I enjoy Wendy. She is a true wealth of information when it comes to all the things. Wendy and I just need to actually probably make it a point to actually physically talk to each other on the phone because I have a whole bunch of questions to ask her about her knowledge. And I appreciate watching her, albeit a rare thing when I have the opportunity to see it. So I only listened to her for what was it, Wendy? 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So Wendy goes live like me, spur of the moment. This one I had to advertise because not only did I have to work today, first shift, but I had my coaching clients, the couple today. That was in the subject line. that I wrote down with the hand. It wasn't that I was waving high. It's because seriously, until I properly retire, I can only handle 5 people at a time with work schedule and all encompassing just life in general. At this time, coaching for me, 5 people, I can do it. I can do it better than if I would do 10. That would be way too much at this point in time. Okay, what did John write here? Gas prices are 3.29 for regular, but it's also been bike week this week. So I think the stations jacked up the prices for the bikers. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. I was looking at the invoice from the mechanic. I don't know if it's a mirrored. I'll show it first, and just briefly, I'll show it, and then I'll page down. But I don't know if I'm mirrored. If you guys can read it, or is it backwards? Backwards. So here's my invoice from my repairs. Let me see. I'm trying to look myself. There we go. There's this contract costs. I'm trying to hold as still as I can. Sorry, a little shaky, shake and bake. More costs. Paid with a check. There's all the fees. Shop supplies, of course. Sales tax, of course. It has to be that way. 1,400. I can't read backwards. Yeah, that was a chunk of change. George commented that I looked, I didn't get a chance to re-comment. I just read and scrolled over the video that I did this morning. And George commented, which initially was my same thought, George. It was, if you're watching me right now, a part of me, when the job has been jerkwads, a part of me wants to think, you know what? Poo poo on you. I don't want to have to come and pinch hit for you. But reality set in, and this bill set in. And I thought, this bill is a week's paycheck. Yeah, I think I better work overtime because the bills still have to be paid regardless. I'm not whining and crying. Don't misunderstand. But make hay while the sun shines, right? Isn't that the expression that they say right now? Yeah. It was $2.89 at Buc-ee's the week before here in Daytona Beach. Yikes. At Costco, when I was there last weekend, it was under $3. When everybody else was above 3, Costco was under $3 for the regular unleaded. Oh, Thomas went live with Amy Davis. So Thomas is live with Amy. Oh my Lanta. At the same, I did not plan this. Amy's gonna kill me. Why are you going the same time as me? We're sensitive to each other's needs. I get it. Oh my goodness, Wendy, if you're watching this on replay, don't hate me. Don't hate me. Sorry. Thomas is awesome. He is. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. I think he's 50. But I think he is a lovely gentleman. He's very kind. He does a good job of interviewing the people. That's not a negative comment. He is very awesome. He's kind. He's genteel. He's kind of a jokester. Some people don't know how to take him. Is he joking or is he serious? I guess it depends on the context of the joke, right? Right. Crazy, crazy indeed. Oh my goodness. Everybody say hello to everybody. Oh, three of you, or who is three? Wait a second. Wendy, Amy, and me? That's three of you were all live at the same time. I thought Wendy was off. I don't know. I'm confused. Wendy and myself. Let me keep reading. Keep reading the chat, Jerry. I never saw that. No notification. Did you get a notification for me? Because I put it when I stopped at Quick Trip, because it's a daily thing for me. I put a notification down and I took a picture of the snow. We had snow today, you guys. Okay, so people are hopping off of mine, probably going to go over by Amy's, which is fine. We all can't be at the same place at the same time. Dating back to your Thomas comment, that's what he said. Oh, I will admit I checked for any lives I might prefer to see, but I had a few topics I wanted to touch on. Okay, same with me. I want to touch on this. I got parts. I also want to address Donna Ray had a question for me. I want to continue on with the chat. Donna Ray had a question. You, not Thomas. Got it. Okay. I ended mine. Okay, so Wendy's done. So it's myself and Amy for the other two. Now, John Singh here. I stay here because Jerry is a fun storyteller. Some of the stories I can tell you, I'm telling you, I haven't been bold enough to say a lot of the stories that I really have in my story arsenal, in my story briefcase, if you will. I've said a lot of things. Okay, here we go. Amy, Juliet, and me are all on now. Juliet is on someone else's channel, not hers. Oh, someone's interviewing Juliet. I get it. I was gonna say I didn't see a. Did I even see an Amy notification? I wasn't paying attention today. I had to ask Amy yesterday because I was stuck in the middle of the plant. If she was doing the pajama party yesterday, because as I'm stuck in the middle of the plant, I wasn't able to watch. So I was totally bummed. So I had to text her and say, "Are you pajamaing today?" And she said, "No, not till Friday the 13th. Whew. Woo. LOL, says Wendy. Okay, let's talk about this mechanic spill. I have stuff too. All right. I hate to be sexist about it, but I'm going to refer to this sheet of paper and show you the parts. This is the part that I think is the fuel pump hanger. No, this is not a fuel pump hanger. Sender assembly. Serpentine belt tensioner. Serpentine belt idler pulley. That's what this is. So a tensioner and the serpentine belt idler pulley. Tensioner 7774 and the idler pulley is 3408. So this was just a couple of the things here. That's what I think this is. Am I right or am I wrong? I don't know. Just fix it. Just please fix it. Get me back on the road. The gas smell is no more. It really isn't. Whatever scent was left is probably from my gas can in the back of my vehicle, I thought. But today when I got in the vehicle, it didn't smell at all. So these two parts here were a problem. They had to be replaced, as did fuel lines and some nylon to nylon barb. Well, you guys saw the list. You saw the list. The thermostat water pump, that was the biggie, $257.63. And then the fuel pump, $393. So those are the big chunks of change. Labor costs. They have you have to. You're a mechanic. You have to do the labor. You buy the parts. $65 an hour, which I think is a good deal in comparison to a dealer. I believe $65 an hour for a total of 5.6 hours. $364 for the labor. And then these guys, these are the fuel tank strap kit. And as you'll see here, look at this rust. This is just one of them. This is the better of the two. Rusty. It had to be done because this is the bad one. If it gives way and you're going down the freeway, down the road, wherever you're going down, oh, this smells really gassy. Pew. Kind of a wise thing to do, bring it in my house, right? If this gives way, your gas tank goes behind and you are stuck on the side of the road. So I got those from the mechanic because I needed to do a visual. I wanted to do this on the YouTube Live and show people what the costs were. And then somebody also asked me what the breakdown of some of these fees are. And that's why I wanted to do this video and show the invoice. Let's catch up on the chat. Juliet is on her own channel as well. I'm trying to do all three of you. Wow. And aren't you a moderator? Are you a moderator for all three of us? Holy cow, we need to pay you big time. And Jenny goes, uh-oh. Some assembly required, not me. John says $65 an hour seems reasonable. That's what I thought too, in comparison to the dealer costs. I'm running low on relatives trying to fill my story quotient by way of YouTube. Oh, I got to say this to Wendy. And hopefully this will show up on my end. So here, Wendy, this is my channel. The channel here. I'm just showing this to you because I didn't see this on your channel. As I was talking to you and you mentioned the buy me a coffee, I went to go click on to buy you a coffee. So I'm showing you my end, what I was looking for. So if I hit the more button on my side, more, I'll get this. You see this about me, the description, etc. My address, phone number. Okay, right here, if I'm reading correctly, let me read this. Okay, this is what I see on your end, Wendy. I see this on your end that talks about the buy me a coffee where you said that I can copy and paste it. Now, for me to try to copy and paste it, I'll click on here. And I can't, as you can see here, I can't just touch it and copy and paste it. It won't allow me to do my own, not to mention it won't allow me to do yours. So in YouTube land, in the section where it says links, you'll see right here, my section, it says links. See that blue area? Now, let me scroll up here. If I click on the blue area for links, this is what you should probably get on yours, Wendy. Click on there, and it will automatically take you to my buy me a coffee. But what I'm saying is I want it to go automatically to turn blue on your end, links. So if you click on it, and what you'd have to do is to do this, Wendy. Click on there. And then where is this? Yes, this is the copy right here. Click on this copy right here. And you can copy it yourself and then link that to your page so that yours will turn blue and it'll show up as a link. I hope that helps. I am the worst person when it comes to descriptive helping on YouTube, I had to do a lot by trial and error. You know, Amy and I are friends, sidebar, in YouTube as well, but I can't always ask Amy this, Amy that, Amy do this, fix that for me. I can't do that. I can't. So I had to figure this out myself. So I hope, Wendy, I helped you getting that link blue on yours. Let me go back here and get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of it. Go back to here. Back to my page because I want to be able to show Donna Ray. She's probably on the other lives right now, but if I can do a quick tutorial and show you, if maybe you guys don't know how to do this either. So if I can teach a whole bunch of people and Donna Ray, that could be a good thing. Uh-oh. Jenny says, I gotta go, but I'll see you tonight. Later, girl. Later, Jen. Seems like you had to put out so much on vehicle repairs the last few months. Girl, you are not joking. Let me tell you. The vehicle itself is, I don't know, what is it, 14 years old? I think the mechanic says. I don't know. Does it even say here? It says Yukon Denali. But slowly but surely things are happening. So a person may say, well, it's cheaper to get a new car. No, it really isn't. For example, if I was to go car to car, what? Wait a second. Hang on. Look at this. Mechanical stuff donation. Wendy, oh my Lanta, $20. Thank you so much, Wendy. I appreciate it. Listen, for those of you that have ears that understand the functionality of YouTube and being members and what have you, I had shenanigans happen on my channel last week. I was fit to be tied. Come Monday morning, I just called the PayPal people and I said, stop it, cancel the accounts, cancel the credit card, cancel the accounts. I canceled all memberships, meaning even the shenanigans, unbeknownst to me, I was charged a Facebook fee of $5 and change. Facebook fee? What's a Facebook fee? Isn't Facebook free? Month after month after month. So I get a notification on my cell phone about that. I had to put the kibosh to all memberships. That doesn't mean I have a membership, say on your channel, when I get a membership to come to your channel, Wendy, I had to pull back the membership because everything was attached to my PayPal account. And now I have to learn how to reroute it from the PayPal, which is no more, to a different funding source. So, for example, if I do the buy me a coffee to you on your account, Wendy, I'd have to go resubmit my credit card and do that to buy you a coffee on your page, if you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. I have to get that all refigured out. So I was thinking, I don't want people to think, well, Jerry just dissed all of us. She just stopped her memberships. It was out of necessity and shenanigans. I think people do understand. So, Wendy, thank you ever so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will be talking to you for sure. I must have done something right for my Cerule link. That one is good. I won't give up. Well, that's good. Now, I couldn't see it when I was on there, on your About page. That I couldn't see. Now, I think Cerule is a supplement link, I think. Who does that? Why can't Bart K? I think Bart K. I've heard that Cerule before with Bart K. Now with you. You're the second person that I know of that does that. And Lynn saying, Facebook fee? What the hell? I know. I don't have my hail cup down here, but I was about to show you that. I thought that too. What is a $5 and change Facebook fee? I got a notification saying it wouldn't go through. Please resubmit payment. And I thought, wrong idea, wrong answer. So I didn't resubmit a payment at all. Okay, so I'm going to say Wendy does this. So everybody else, bear with me right now. I'm showing people that have channels how they can go on their Android device, because I have an Android here. Sorry for the glare here. I have to leave the light on. Maybe I can push it away. Yeah, that's probably a little better. Okay. On the bottom of an Android phone, you have a picture of yourself or your subscriptions that you have, a plus symbol in the middle, a link to the shorts, and the home page. Everything's here. So when I want to go on YouTube and not go through StreamYard area, I click on the plus button. This is what I'd be telling Donna Ray. I click on the plus button, and now I get this screen. And this screen, oh my goodness, this is terrible glare. And on this screen, it will show if you want front-facing or rear-facing camera. Click there. That's the go back button. Microphone. Now this would apply, and not for me driving in my vehicle, because when this is in my vehicle and it's way in front and I'm back here in the driver's side, I can't see this properly. I have to pay attention to the road. So if I cough, for example, then I hit the microphone button, like so. Like so. Try it again. That way there's no microphone. So if, for example, I'm in a restaurant and I want to do a video, I click the microphone, I can actually do the video and not have any audio, hence no copyright strikes, etc. But primarily I like to use that because if I cough, I don't want people with earbuds to be blown out. Ah, Jerry coughed. Or the times that I sip on the coffee. Yeah, we don't need to hear all that. So that's that one. I don't do any special effects. This is just bare bones Android. Bare bones Android. Let me try to read this. Recording. Down here where it says in the middle of the forest, I can edit this section here. Edit that section. Maybe. And this is the area that I can put down whatever I choose. So let me click on here. Hit the go back button. I can get rid of that and put down Jerry Now. Exclamation point. When I put that down, then I hit that button to go back. This button down here. And then I can keep editing. Who do I want it to be seen by? All the public, of course. The audience, no, it's not made for kids, because it's not made for kids. Most of us do the not made for kids. Invite guests, that would be if I wanted to invite Sharon on here or Wendy on here. I can invite people on by clicking there. Add a description. That section would be where I'd be very verbose. If I wanted to put links, if I wanted to put hashtags, that I would add on here on the description. Hit the go back button. Go back. Screencast, I don't know what that is. I've never used it. I don't know what it is. So for Donna Ray, that would not apply because I don't use it. And she probably wouldn't either. Schedule for later would apply if you're going to schedule it for later. Usually when I go live, you guys know, bam, I'll just do it on the Android, lickety splickety, one touch and talk. StreamYard, on the other hand, this had to be scheduled. Advanced settings. Here we go. If I want to allow the chat, for example, of course I want to allow chat. Allow reactions, of course I want to allow reactions. Show leaderboards, that would be the people that are commenting 1, 2, and 3, those leaderboards. Now, if this video would contain a paid promotion, such as a paid product placement, sponsorship, or endorsement, I would click here. I don't do that, so I'm not clicking there, and I don't believe Donna Ray is, at least not right now. Click the go back button. So if I click next, this part right here, or Donna would click next, then you get to go back and edit if it's for kids or not kids. I would click, and I'm not going to because I'm already live right now. I would click the go live button. Oh, I have to go back because I have to show you something very important. There's this button right here, the arrow, right above here. You see that arrow? I'm going to click and show you what that means. Now, I have a fat finger, so it's very hard for my fat finger to get the orientation the right way. I have to do landscape this way in my vehicle. A lot of people that do their phones, I can't speak for an Apple product because I don't have one. A lot of people that do shorts will do it this way. On my lives in the car, I go landscape. So this is where I hit with my fat finger. I try to get the orientation correct. There we go. And it says horizontal. So when I click the go live button, then it will appear this way, and then I start recording accordingly. So I hope, Donna Ray, that this helps you. I truly hope this helps you. And if you have any questions and want to call me about it, 414-507-SLUM, SLUM. Give me a call. I will talk you right through it and help you with your lives. Let's take care of the chat. Okay, so this was Wendy with her Cerule link. Good. Facebook feed, we addressed that one. Okay, now Wendy's answering the question. Sharon's laughing at me right now, Jerry. Phonics. Nutrisols. Woo! You can live without them, and they're a bit pricey. But I looked at the science and decided I might live better with them. Again, you learn something new every day. At least I do. Oh, here we go. Today is Saturday. Right here, this guy, his birthday's on Monday. I'm going to embarrass him right now. I told him I'm going to sing for him every time I see him. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday early, dear Spanky. Happy birthday to you. And many more, so many more. Right here. This is how I type in the comments his name. I know this is underwear. This is a bag from underwear and jeans and all the things to suck you in. But this is how I call the birthday boy. His real birthday's on Monday. So do wish him a happy birthday today, tomorrow, Monday. I'm going to sing to him the rest of the week. Ha. Happy early birthday, Spanx. I am good. Thank you for asking. I also get their night cream for my last tiny bit of eczema. Interesting. I thank you for reminding me about that. I normally use the beef tallow from Amazon myself. These lines, they're not going anywhere. A lot of it has to do for me, no doubt, sun damage. I realize it. I'm a sun goddess. I still choose to do the tanning bed. I go outside. We go to Florida. Enough said. If you know, you know. Wendy's saying, hey, Spanky. Hey, Spanks. So, my coaching couple today. Interesting. After work, after I was done working the real job, I went to see the couple at the normally scheduled appointment. And I'm happy to say we have weight loss. We have been doing it now for a week for the couple. And they have a total cumulative loss of 12 pounds. Mr. 7 pounds, Mrs. 5 pounds. And as we know, men generally shed more weight than women, which is fine. She had called me while I was at work, or texted me actually, and then I called her back at work because she was feeling a FOMO moment. And I talked her through it, but I'm very proud of the husband client because he said the same thing that I had suggested. You have to be comfortable doing you for yourself. If you want a piece of enter fill in the blanks or a bite of fill in the blanks, how would that make you feel an hour later at night, the night that you just had the whatever fill in the blank 4 hours ago? For me, when I went backslid on the carnivore way of eating, and I'd have the mega leg cramps in the middle of the night, that was not good. I knew it's because of that backsliding moment. Uh-oh, that must have been the Culvers that I had. Yep, I deserved those. I deserved those cramps. I thought, don't do it again. So for me, I think ahead. What are the consequences for me if I go ahead and succumb to my desires? I passed Culver's today 3 times. Back and forth taking care of stuff today. I did not stop, not one time, because I know what's going to happen tonight when I go to bed. I will have serious leg cramps shooting up one or both of my feet and legs, and that is not a pretty place at all for me to be. Nutrisou tickles. Nutriso tickle. Ticles. Nutrisoticals. Okay. Cerule. That's easy to pronounce. Cerule. Exciting, Sharon says. Yes, very exciting. Very, very exciting to hear that coming from people that never realized the food that they ate and how it affected them. And just to hear another person, you know how it is. Okay, married life. Let me tell you about married life. For those of you that caught my late night live, husband saw the doctor on Thursday in Bloomer, Mayo Clinic. There's a Bloomer hospital, part of the Mayo system in Bloomer. On his way home, he passes by Dairy Queen because Dairy Queens are big out in farmlands across America. Comes home with a quart of Dairy Queen. We have 1.5 gallons of Culver's custard. Not even the same. But if you're looking for a cold dessert-like substance that you can eat with a spoon, it's kind of sort of the same. If you know, you know. First time I said it today. Let me guess. Do I want to drive from here, get dressed, get in my vehicle, 10 miles with gas prices at $3.39 one way to get ice cream, drive 10 miles back with said ice cream, or go down in your t-shirt and underwear into the deep freeze and get the Culver's custard that Jerry bought last weekend. I don't know. Make it make sense, right? Right. Well, it just tells me I need to stop doing it though, because if that's what he likes to do, I need to let him do what he likes to do. Do I disagree with it? Absolutely. Especially the fact that he's giving it to my dogs, our dogs, our dogs. The dogs don't need the sugar. They don't need the oil. People don't realize what the ingredients are. So I'm going full circle with the comment that I told the new couple client, I said to them, you don't know until you're told. So if your husband says something, you're like, oh, Bill, he's just the old blowhard. I don't want to listen to Bill. I've been listening to Bill for the last 42 years. And his name isn't Bill, by the way. Then comes this stranger that lives in New Auburn that's telling me, the wife, the couple at the dining room table, are you familiar with a colostomy bag? Well, everybody is. I said, do you know anybody's ever had one? Well, my Uncle Bill, again, Uncle Bill had one. Did you ever look at it? Oh, no. We knew it was, our mother told us what it serves its purpose for. I said, look it up on the internet. What you eat, what you see in the toilet is different for a person with a colostomy bag. What they eat, i.e. corn, is what they see in their colostomy bag. They can't look down in the toilet. The corn isn't used by the body. Beef, chicken, all of the proteins, that all looks brown. It is what it is. Corn is yellow. Isn't that a song? Something corn makes whiskey. Whiskey. It's some kind of a country song about corn. But remember my husband's friend that won't eat chicken because chickens recycle corn? It's the same thing. Same with spinach. Same with asparagus. They say people that have asparagus, I haven't had asparagus for years, so I can't speak about it. However, they say after you eat asparagus, it's a different scent that comes out of your urine that you can tell it's asparagus pea. Yeah. The more you know. Oh, and by the way, they did look at the video about the oils, and she never realized it at all. She made the comment to me. This was interesting because I mentioned to them last weekend off the top of my head. I said to go and get the Kerrygold butter, and I let them know that Costco makes a version of their Costco version at Costco. Irish butter, and there's a grocery store we call Festival Foods up in Wisconsin. It's a grocery store chain. I said they sell Kerrygold there if you're looking for a name brand. They also sell it at Costco, but get the Costco version because it's cheaper. And I said, by the way, next time you go to Aldi's, ask them where that is. It's by the butter section. Stay away from the margarine. She told me when she went this past week to Aldi's that they did not have the green label Aldi's butter, the grass-fed butter. She said they have a tub there and she read the ingredients. I'm like, yay, they listened to me. They really listened to me. She said that it was mixed and cut with butter with seed oils. After they saw the YouTube video I suggested they watch, she said to the husband, Bill, again using a fictitious name, Bill, you are not bringing margarine home in this house anymore, and we're reading all the labels. I said, you're best served if you need Tide laundry soap and you're not allergic to it. That's the only thing you need to be shopping in the middle of the store for is your laundry soap. Stay along the perimeter. Eat anything that comes from an animal. Use your imagination. If your body can handle cheese, do it. Cheese, for me, stalls me. Cottage cheese, cheddar cheese, etc., etc. I said, do what you want is comfortable for you. Don't feel as though because you want a salad that you are upsetting me at all. You live your best life. You eat what you want that makes you happy. I will guide you every step of the way. I will talk to you about seed oils and about label reading and certain things that I know as it related to me in my way of eating and losing 163 pounds twice. Personal experiences. All I am is a certified health coach, certified by Dr. Kiltz. That's all I am. This is not a medical channel. I don't give medical advice. I give personal experiences. I see people are just chitting and chatting right away here. Who is here? Doing it carefully is a win. Absolutely. There's Kevin. Hey, Kevin. I hope I got you. I hope I have your audience. Kevin, I asked Michael last week in my craziness, I had to cancel all my subscriptions, meaning I had to cancel you, Kevin. So I asked Michael, I said, when you talk to Kevin, Tuber Chat, let him know I'm canceling, but it's just until I can get this figured out. I had to cancel PayPal. I'm trying to work at maybe, hopefully by this month to get it back up and rolling, but nevertheless, this month to set up a different payment system to pay my subscriptions. You are one of them. So please don't think I dissed you at all. Out of necessity, I had to kick PayPal to the curb. I know you understand. I truly do know you understand. And thank you so much for sharing it on Reddit. He's saying hello to Lynn. Tide is toxic though. See, that's what I said. If I just used it as a brand soap, Fells Naphtha. Do you remember the Bard soap Fells Naphtha? My grandmother had it when I first moved out of the house. We're talking when I was 21 years old from my parents' house. I went into the store and I bought my own bar of Fells Naphtha, and I would take the bar and rub it on the stains, and best stain remover for a soap. Now I know completely about oil stains on my clothing. Tallow, if you know, you know. Second time I said it today. Okay, Wendy's saying Lee Kopus. I'm telling you that Wendy is the wealth of information to me. I value what you say, Wendy. Lee Kopus, Kent Carnivore, his channel has lots of information about his colostomy bag and the painful road that he traveled to get it. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you ever so much. We will refer to him. And Wendy saying, hi, Kev. Hi, Kev, a.k.a. Tuber Chat. I hope that he heard my message. I hope. This upcoming week, this next week that comes up, I'm already signed to work 12 hours come Monday. I don't have a problem coming in early on Monday. I will come in from 10 o'clock in the morning and work until 10 at night, or I come in at noon and work until midnight, either or. But again, if we're going to use my analogy, do I like working overtime? No. Do I like getting these shocking bills like this? No, but they have to be paid. Stuff happens. God knows. I don't know. Unless he finally reveals them to me whenever it's about to happen. I have to be prepared. I can't go huffing and puffing and being all poo-pooey about that bill. Not going to change the situation. It's not going to change the circumstance. Sharon says, yes, I made my own detergent for a while. I have a bar. I know. I love Fells and Naphtha. Kevin's got it here. Kevin says to Sharon, hello to Sharon and hello to Wendy. Kevin, I'm so glad that you listened to my pitch. And again, I trust that you understand. I know you understand. You don't. I get it. Sharon saying, hi, Wendy. So for me, it's those little pods. I picked those up because Jack likes to just chuck them in his laundry. And I forgot the name brand of them. But the plastic melts. I have got some laundry sheets that looks like paper. Once they hit the water, they melt. And it's actually not a toxic laundry. Thank you. I went back to hear what you said. Memberships are never necessary on my channel. Thank you very much, Kevin. I appreciate it. However, I still want to let you know what's going on. I get it. I appreciate being a member of your community. And typically, as you guys all know, I will go on to Kevin's site and I'll say, hi, I'm at work. I'm listening in. So I'm not actively participating, but I learn a lot from Kevin's channel just merely by listening. Or if I'm going onto the work floor, and I'm noticing Michael's Adventures pops up, I get a notification for all the channels that I have subscriptions to. So I click on there and then I'll click on and then I listen because I can't watch. I listen to Michael's show as it's being played, giving him credit. And there's a little tip that I learned from Michael is algorithms. Learned this from Kevin too. Algorithms are everything. It's hit the thumbs up button, make a comment, and Michael says make a meaningful comment, and Kevin says this too. After the chat is over in the comments down below, that's good for the algorithm too. So also another thing too is I make it a point to listen not on micro speed. I listen in its entirety in normal speed, have it running, do playbacks at normal speed, no super hyper. Sometimes if I'm listening to a news channel or someone that speaks in a very slow tone and inflection, I will zip that up to 3.0. It's not that I'm dissing them. I don't necessarily need to hear ABC XYZ news at 1.0. Give me the news. Tell me, is stocks up? Are they down? Are we bombing? Are we safe? Are we good? Are we bad? Where's the president? What's going on with the elections? That kind of stuff. Give me concise bullet points. Boom, boom, boom. Then I move on to a more meaningful YouTube channel like Tuber Chat, like Wendy's channel. I actually have a tiny washboard and use those Fells and Naphtha bars with it. I used to have a washboard. Shoot, I don't even know what happened to it. Man, that was just having that, well, that's like the stick. I use this stick. All it is a plunger stick. Hence, no plunger. It comes from the hardware store. So I bought the stick from the hardware store, the type that screws onto plungers. They have that male attachment. You screw it into the female plunger. They just sell sticks at the hardware store. I use that if I'm washing, say, my down coats, down blankets. Down has a tendency to rise in the washing machine. Sharon knows. She's got a Maytag too. I take my stick and I push it down in the washing machine to get it fully saturated, and then close the cover and let it do its thing. So I have a stick story. Sharon says, "Hey, Kevin, I sub and listen too. Interesting, but I don't have an active channel. I think you need to have one. Sharon, you are a wealth of information. I would watch you for sure. I would support you. Do it, Sharon. Do it, do it, do it." Every brand has pods now. The sheets dissolve very well. See, now I have to get up and get the sheets and show you what I'm speaking of. Hang on, talk amongst yourselves. It'll take me a minute. I was sitting a little too long. Yikes. Bones are cracking. Okay, I'm back. These are the boxes I just ordered. Tough on stains, kind to the planet. Grove Company. Where did I order these from? Manufactured for Grove Collaborative, San Francisco, California. Designed in California. Made in China. Listen, if I would have saw this, think I would have ordered it? Seriously. I did not order it from this collab company. I can't remember the name of the company. It escapes me for right now. This one, though, has the laundry detergent with lavender and thyme. These are for bed sheets. Lavender. I know it's a scent thing. This one is free and clear laundry detergent sheets, pre-measured, auto-dissolving. Supposedly these are 32 loads. Let's get one out and show you guys. Show you guys and gals. Fragrance free. I'll show you how thin it is. It reminds me of, Holy Communion. When I was a Catholic back in the day, it's something along that caliber. They're very thin. It's thin like a Holy Communion, Eucharist in the Catholic Church, the host that the priest uses, and you take body of Christ, amen. That type of thickness, like a host would be, except when we were little I don't remember if it was Christmas or Easter. It was one of those holidays, one of those Catholic holidays. We'd get one of these that were a big sheet of hosts, not the circles punched out. And we would break them and then eat them. But it was a religious Catholic thing for a holiday. Why don't I remember? My mother's rolling in her ashes right now. I taught her so well and she forgets. Oh boy. Oh boy. And then I ordered these balls for the laundry because I don't use fabric softener. So I have these wool balls going around for my blankets and the like softeners. And Sharon says, "Cool, Wendy. That's cool. A washboard absolutely is." Sharon, consider a sharing habit. Find something you like. Do share in playlists. Someone out there is looking for the same stuff you like. Absolutely. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. If Sharon was living next to me, We would seriously be shopping friends. We would do things together. We have a lot of similar interests, though I would be her older sister, maybe her aunt. I'm much older than Sharon is. I'm 65 years old, right? Yeah. I am the shyest personable person ever. LOL. I'm a paradox. Jerry's seriously barely home and might be a stiff and tired. Yeah. Yeah, I was stiff and tired. If we're going to put it into perspective, getting up after sitting for an hour, yeah, that makes me stiff for sure. Waking up, I probably went to bed. It was before midnight that I remember. I remember saying goodbye to Barbara last night in her live. And my alarm went off at 5 minutes to 4, and I just bolted. The reason I bolted out of bed was twofold. I had to use the restroom, number one, and I knew that Alexa alarm was going to be going off soon, and I wasn't sure if I set it for the downstairs, the main level, Alexa, or did I set it for the bathroom? And I thought, uh-oh, I don't want to wake Jack up when I go to work at these ungodly hours. It's just easier, different levels. It really is different levels, different alarms. That's cool, Wendy. I like carnivore, ketovore, rebounding, and health research. Everybody's already doing this stuff. I am not even coaching. Sharon, you have so much to offer. You would just coming into this YouTube world, you'd be probably better served and seen by more people than myself. I really don't have a niche. I come on YouTube and I talk about everything. I talk about my job. I talk about ketovore, carnivore. I talk about coaching. I'm still working. I'm still paying off debts. If you know, you know. That's the third time I've said that today. So I really don't have a real niche. I have to figure out how to get rid of Carnivore Jerry. My title used to be Carnivore Jerry in the middle of a forest. A forest, not the forest. The forest is different than just a forest. A forest. High Plains Camper. Hi there, High Plains Camper, and your little fire. Hi, hi, hi. How are you? Looks like you are in a camper right now. Nice. Are you a camping channel, though? I'll wait for you to answer that. Hi, High Plains. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you being here. And Wendy says to Sharon, that's okay. You can make a playlist of music videos you like. Another of one-of-a-kind content, true. And one of recipe videos you like the looks of. That's true. I noticed that. What is his name? Bride's Biscuit. He's got a YouTube channel. I have to take a sip and not be slurpy. Bride's Biscuit has a YouTube channel full of music. If you guys have ever seen him on all the chats, I'm sure it's a him. Yeah, he's got music on his, and that's his channel. Sharon, you'll be 62 on April 3rd. I know. Remember, I thought you were March 3rd. I have you written down here. And when I asked her in one of the chats, I thought, oh, I miss Sharon's birthday. I miss Wendy's proper birthday. I found out today on her live that she just celebrated her birthday. 60, the big 60. And Wendy just said, I have one that's just Christmas music. Phenomenal. I just don't know myself how to do music on my videos. This is just me, but I'm still learning. Again, I don't rely on other people. Oh, I can watch YouTube channels. I can glean information from other people. And maybe by trial and error, I just so happen to get music onto my videos as a fluke. try to get me to remember to do it on a consistent basis. That's another whole other thing. Your brain works quickly. I do know. LOL. What is the name of Bride's Biscuits channel? I see him everywhere and may as well subscribe. Hang on. Where's my phone? Let me, because I've subscribed to him. Let me check it out. I have to go back. I have to also write a little note to Donna Ray to have her check out this live video. I hate when the notifications come up on the top, and then if I want to hit the go back button, I accidentally go on a notification, and then I'm on somebody else's live. Yikes. Okay, Bride's Biscuit. Bride's Biscuit. Oops. Uh-oh, I hit Bridal Biscuit. B-R-I-D-E-S. Bride's Biscuit. Enter. Oh, Jerry. Is it? I did it with 2 words. Let me go back. Let me go back and maybe do 1 word for Bride's Biscuit. Here we go. Hang on, you guys. Right here. It's all 1 word. Here we go, Lynn. It's all 1 word. Bride's Biscuit. See, it says that I'm a subscriber. Now I'll hit view channel. 1 word starts with capital B. Like Keto Simple, all 1 word. I'll hit subscribe. Of course, I can't play his channel because it's music. Oops. Oh, view channel. Let me get rid of that. And why is it showing Bill Knott's video? I don't know. Here's Bride's Biscuit right here at the top. See the Bill Knott? I don't know why he's showing up on Bride's Biscuits feed, but I don't know a lot of things about YouTube. He wrote, I have a channel? ? And here we go. It's a place I bookmarked videos I like. So now I just add descriptions in case you somehow land here. Interesting. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Psalm 100, verse 1. It's another time and another place. Get a different view and a brand new take. It's a brand new day. Dag nasty. Must be a quote. So he joined YouTube, and thus far he has 2,775 views. And now I'm telling more people to go on to Bride's Biscuit channel, like Lynn is going to do it. Definitely subscribe. I enjoy his humor. You are very, very welcome. Wendy, I do have 1 video, my Under the Radar Woman Avenger. Yes. Ooh, yes, so good. That would be perfect. I had a rebounder once. Grandkids kept taking the legs off, and at some point, other people decided it was best for it to go away. Interesting. I had how you were talking on your video today, Wendy, about your vibrating machine. The words are hard today, Sharon. They're hard. I would I had it put behind Jack's recliner, and then I would hold on to the recliner, or Jack would, and just vibrate away. I loved it. Well, it's now upstairs in the upstairs bedroom by my dresser, so I hold on to the tall dresser while on my vibrating plate. Again, words hard. I know the words. My brain is busy. I know you know. I was just reminding you that it would be sister and not aunt. Okay. My nephew and I have an 8-year difference between the two of us. I remember my sister calling me to do the first babysitting job was with my nephew, Randy. His birthday was yesterday, as a matter of fact. So I was 8 years old and I was his aunt, and we have more of a brother and sister kind of friendship. So with my cousin, the same thing. My cousin was adopted, and I found out years later we are considered in name cousins, but not in blood. He was adopted, his sister was adopted. He said to me when he was younger that he really liked me as a girlfriend, but he knew we were cousins. So, like, okay, that makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. But you understand what I mean. So I find this out years later that he thought I was a hottie McHotness. Go figure. Paul, cuz, love you, cuz. Like a cousin, like a blood cousin. I love you, cuz. There we go. Lynn put down Bride's Biscuits channel. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate it. Thanks, Jerry. You are welcome. It's Bride's Biscuit. That little smirk. LOL autocorrect. I know. I can't talk instead of type. It comes out garbled and garbledy-gook. That's not even a word. I just made it up. I don't try to insert music, but I love browsing music videos and started using the save the way to the right on the same row as the like dislike. I can get back to stuff I like. That sounds like what Bride's Biscuit is doing, the same thing. To me, it sounds like it. And that's probably why the Bill Knott video is showing up. There we go. And I'll hit videos of his. Now, see, there is some songs here of artists that I don't know. Burning Down the House. I know that song. These are some of his song entries. So, Bride's Biscuit, as I fondly call you, BB, we're watching you. We are watching you. We're going to talk about you in the chats. We will. Pleasantly, of course, not negative. Sharon says, Wendy, the Grands love mine too, but they know better than to get rid of it. If I haven't missed one day in the same 2 years, I've been on carnivore. I haven't missed one day in the same 2 years I've been on carnivore. Nice. I know that I wouldn't necessarily, myself, imagine myself bouncing up and down, but I know people will run in place or even walk on it as a means of exercise. I need to get back walking again and perhaps even doing more of these YouTube videos out in the middle of my forest. You may not find me going deep in the middle of the forest because I'm afraid the German Shepherds are going to follow me and they'll get the ticks. Wendy, any tips about ticks natural methods? Of course, Sharon might know too. Okay, girls, spill the beans on the ticks. How to not have them go on my dogs. Sharon says, I have a vibration plate too. Thank you for using proper English that I'm lacking in. Your brain is tired from mind-numbing assembly and too little sleep. You are correct. I feel fabulous. The brain is wachoo. I need some MCT oil. I think Amy's Avengers are fun. They are. And I love Sharon's. I really do. They sure are, Sharon says. Assembly? Mine came with a few things I don't use, so I didn't attach them. So, for example, the bar, I'm going to assume, I don't have one, so therefore I'm just speaking off the cuff. I seen Cindy DeManch. I think she has a bar. And I think I've also seen maybe Kelly Hogan that she does arm movements with, I think. But Kelly Hogan also does mammoth walks with her husband in the meadow. They're big walkers after eating. She's a big advocate for walking for sure. Amy's Avenger She Did of Me was the most fun I've had in a long while because I became an Avenger without having to do anything. Yes, Lynn strikes me, like Cindy, as being a tall woman. For some reason, I see the two of them, yet in real life, they're little petite. They're tiny. They're small. Well, anybody compared to me is tiny. But I see their personality as big. And when I saw Lynn's video by the desk, and then she got up and then she transformed into a cat, I thought, I love it. If you know, you know. What am I up to? 4 or 5? I don't know. Bill is looking so much better, isn't he, though? Bill, not phenomenal. Now he is being attacked by all sides. If you know, you know. With all the stuff that's been happening to his property, he's holding fast. He's holding fast to God's word and God's plan for his life. Bill Knott has a special place in my heart. Absolutely God-fearing man. I'm comfortable watching the calmness of Bill Knott and his videos and the fondness he has for his pet, Daisy. It's lovely. He's a loving, caring man despite all the adversity. Look what happened to his leg. One moment, people were saying it was terrible, it was black, it was scary. You have to go see the doctor, do this, that, and the other. And then the next moment, miracle after miracle. God is still on the throne. Yes, at Lynn, I actually cried. LOL. The song especially tells my story, and it was empowering. Whew. Bill is kind of cute, sweet nature too. Absolutely. Absolutely, for certain. Oh, Sharon, that's awesome. Amy does such a great job with all of them. I think Amy's coming up with a new one. She spoke at, was it Barbara's Live? Earlier this week, that she was working on the latest Avenger. So that may be coming out tonight or tomorrow, maybe. But Amy was working on it. And Lynn is saying that I've been following Bill Knott and his story since the beginning. He's amazing. Absolutely is. Absolutely. Also, again, my brain cells. Sharon gets me. Sharon gets me. Kip. I have been so praying for Kip. So praying. As I've been praying for other people, other reasons, different reasons. Why I'm dreaming lately about YouTube people, I wouldn't necessarily call people influencers, but people that I watch, I'm dreaming about them right now. So when I wake up after a dream about, I'll put faith is hard. Faith is hard. It's hard for me as a Christian to want to say to people, faith is simple. Believe on the Lord Jesus Christ and you will be saved, period. John 3:16, it's very simple. I've got 7 people watching me right now. I'm watching to see how many people jump off. Sometimes that has a tendency to go down, and all 7 people are still listening to me. So maybe I didn't offend anybody, which is good. But when I was a Catholic, we used to pray for other people after they died. And purgatory is a real thing for Catholics. I was a former Catholic. I speak the way I was taught and the way I was raised, saying novenas, saying rosaries, doing all the prayers, all the rote prayers. I respect how I was raised. I don't practice the same religion as I was raised. I know I'm going to heaven. I don't have to hope, and I don't have to say to somebody, well, I've really led a good life and I've done all these good things while here on earth, so therefore I've gained my place in heaven. No, I am a sinner and I do not deserve heaven, but that's where I'm going. God has prepared a place for me, and that's exciting. That gives me goosebumps, goose chills. Just seriously, I need a sweater. I'm freezing. That's the power. That's power. That I look forward to. Woo! Here we go. Let's get on the subjects. Let's get on the chatters. Yes, Kip. He's so attacked and he needs prayer. Amen. I listened to his last video that he did a couple days ago, and he's already set, he says, for the procedure. But there's no but. He's set for the procedure, and that's what he's moving forward to do. He also said that they had purchased land, 10 acres, and he says it's relatively cheap where he lives, and they're going to be building their dream home. I pray everything goes well for him and his wife and that little girl, that baby girl. Pardon me, hiccup. Where'd that come from? Yeah, I pray things go well for him. I am also, speaking on a personal side, am grateful to God. Jack was going to have that when he was grossly obese when we lived in Milwaukee, when I overfed him. You know, when you're a honeymooner and you get married and you gain not the freshman 20. It's more like the newlywed 80 pounds, where he wore a size 52 waist. And he went to see the doctor, did all the psychiatric stuff. Everything was ready, did all the tests. And then he decided he didn't want to move forward with it. That's before I even knew about carnivore and keto and health coaching. I knew nothing about that. Nothing. Here's Wendy talking about the ticks. Good. The ticks will get on the dogs, since those things will bury their heads in the dog. You can clog the breathing ports on their bodies with oils, lotions, tallow, whatever, and they have to let go. Interesting. Faith is simple, Jerry. Trust isn't. Boom. Yes. Eternity is eternity forever. Forever. The path to hell is paved with good intentions. Double boom, Sharon. My heart. Here's Lynn. Kip is my real life buddy. That's how I got to meet you, by watching Kip's channel and getting to know you there, and then seeing you on the Cindy's and on the chats. And we've become, well, you're my administrator friend, but I think we've become very, very good friends, despite the whole egg white powder thing. Lord have mercy. Woo! Lord have mercy. I love him. He's a good man. Absolutely. I can see it, and I can sense that in him. Oh, Lynn, he seems sweet, says Sharon. Faith is a wonderful thing to have, but when you have it, the attacks are very real. Absolutely. Kip's baby girl is awesome. Yes. He is so proud of that little girl. He is. And the fact that they're building their dream home is so exciting. I'm just praying and praying and praying for his health and that God's will be done. That's a tough pill to swallow when you have to say that to somebody, especially a non-believer. What do you mean God's will be done? I can handle it. Don't you know? We're all God's. No, we're not. We're not. We were created by God, uniquely, wonderfully, marvelously made. But I'm no God. Oh, Sharon, you know it. You know it, girlfriend. Isn't it funny and wonderful all the different ways we have all met and become friends? I love it. I love it too. I absolutely do. And I look forward to seeing you guys when I come on these lives. I like them. I like if you're not at the live, and then I'll go back into the chat after the fact and see the comments, and then I see you there, and then I see your faces, and it brightens my day. It lightens my load. It's very happy for me to see you all live or Memorex. Is it live? Is it Memorex? Are they really chatting in the real life or are they coming back to comment? Will I see them tonight at so-and-so's live? Will they be at the pajama party next Friday? I look forward to these things. It's the simple things of life. Back in the day, things that used to cost were exciting to me. I couldn't wait to go on vacation to all the places around the world and have all the designer shoes and clothes. Now, shoot, give me a good pair of Spanx to suck my pudding in. If you know, you know. Yes. Oh, though I don't have dogs any longer, I used to regularly spray with witch hazel and various essential oils. Never had ticks, but mosquitoes and fleas. And we train the dogs to not go. You guys have seen the forest when I'm usually on the deck, and I have that as a backdrop. People actually said, "Is that real back there? Or are you on a green screen?" I said, "It's green back there, but that's the foliage. It's not a green screen. It's actually the forest." So we train the dogs with specificity to not go. Well, we have a real pet cemetery where all of our other German shepherds that have died are buried there. So we train them to not go into the forest line, the line of trees. We'll do this to them, which we call the finger. It's one finger. We go, for example, I'll say their name, Squeaky. And then you give them that stern look. And they come at you like, "I'm sorry, Mama." And then Squeaky she just waddles in. And then Ladybug, she knows. She knows right away. You just have to do this to her. The number one with your finger. Oh, she comes back with her head down. Uh-oh. I looked at the tree the wrong way. Carrie! There's the forest. In the middle of a forest. Tree line. Yeah, tree line. Woo! I had a lot of stuff to say. I sure did. I'm supposed to be going live again tomorrow for the NOONER. I found out the meaning of that. Oops. But I meant it as far as the clock. Small hand, second hand, minute hand, hour, minutes. Right up on top, number 12. That's what I need. 12 noon. not what you piggy people are thinking. No. So will I be on time tomorrow? I hope so. I hope I'll be on time. I don't think we're getting any snow. They're talking about the temperature going up into the 50s tomorrow. The snow that we had, that had about a half an inch on my car, is melted. That's done. But I welcome tomorrow. Oh, spring forward tonight. That's right, spring forward. Okay, maybe I should take a nap. I don't know. It's almost 4:30. Yikes. I'm going to get off because I was on at 3. I told Wendy I was going to go back on at 3. So now I'm going to get off, and I thank you all for being here. I had a blast. Thank you for coming to my live. Now I have to go back and check Amy out. That's where I'm going to go to next. See where Amy's hanging at Thomas's. Okay, that's where I'm going to next. So hugs and kisses. Best wishes. Love you all. We should just land on the time and stick to it. You are right. I have to. I know that Monday I won't be able to go on at 12 noon because I'm doing a 12-hour shift at work. So I'll probably drive home. But Sharon, the voice of reason, you are 100% correct. I have to stick to the 12 noon. It's going to stink though, those days that, like today with work. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. Sharon says it right there. Toodles. I meant with the time change. Oh, I thought you meant with me. But that's okay. Because you guys know I go, uh-oh, sporadic Jerry. You are right. We should go uniform. I like the springtime. I like looking outside the window at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time and see daylight. I enjoy that. I enjoy that it's almost bumping 9 o'clock at night and I see it's still a wee little bit light. I enjoy that. I enjoy a lot of stuff. I have to go make dog food right now for the Germans. Mwah! Thank you, you guys. Loves, hugs, and kisses to everybody. I'm going mobile. I'm going to go find Amy and hop on. Toodles. Love you, everybody. See you tomorrow. Turn your clocks back. Spring forward. Spring them forward. Never mind. Spring forward. Bye. Bye.